Welcome everyone, this is Michael Ramon Ricardo, and what I want to speak about is a bully or bullies. Now, this subject I can touch on a lot of things, and what I can speak about is, for example, David to Goliath, or situations that are like giants, and situations where you have a bully or somebody or something that seems like a bully to you. Sometimes you have these things that bother you, and they seem to want to beat you up either every day, either every week, every month, every year. You have something that is on a constant basis that's really bullying you, and you're trying to figure out exactly how do you get rid of that bully. It could be an addiction, it could be drinking, it could be smoking, it could be lustful addiction, it could be, gambling addiction. It could be any type of addiction that's going on in your life, and it's like a bully to you because it doesn't leave you alone. Everywhere you turn, you see a liquor store with the same liquor you like to drink. Everywhere you turn, you find somebody smoking or doing something that you would do usually, and you're trying to get things that are, secondary to smoking, who could be like e-cigarettes or cigarette patches to get you away from all that stuff. But everywhere you turn, you find things like that. Or the way that society has made a lot of people dress nowadays with skinny jeans and leggings and all that type of stuff, where men can't help but to look at one woman or look at another woman even though they're not trying to. But the society has been hyperly sexualized, causing a lot of women who are wearing clothes like that to be like bullies to men who fight temptations and lust. And that thing right there could lead them to pornography, in situations like that. Because of what we're living in is a society full of young pornography and old pornography because of people wearing clothes that was like what they would wear in nightclubs. In nightclubs where there's strippers and things of that sort. So we have these type of bullies where it's a lustful bully, where it's a drinking or smoking bully, where there's a drug bully, and where we get so caught up into taking medicines and medications is our only way of living. And when we have to use those doctors and nurses to be our ultimate way to live, when we don't rely on God instead of the substance itself or the thing itself, then we are subject to having a bully that wants to bully us every single day. And it becomes something that you want to get rid of, but it's a constant thing that happens every day, every week, every month, every year, and you want to get rid of it, but for some reason can't get rid of it. There are also other bad habits, like where you can't seem to get things clean. And so cluttering up can be a bully in your life, where it's some type of thing that you want to do, but for some reason you just can't do it. It becomes a bully to you. It becomes something that you want to get rid of, but for some reason you just can't get rid of it. But know that there'll be a time where God will equip you, and a time where you will take that equipment, where you don't have to have some big old armor on you. You could take a slingshot. You could take a simple home remedy. Certain remedies that can help you. And these remedies can help you get rid of that bully. So you have to just think about what God can bless you with and how God can utilize something that you already possess. Take that and get rid of the bully. So if you are dealing with the struggles of drinking or smoking, what are some things you can do? Is there environments that you can go to that can get you out of that situation? Are there things that you can do to make sure you avoid looking at things that could be lustful? Are there ways that you could avoid having to go on the internet at certain timings to get yourself organized and not look at things that you shouldn't be looking at? Knowing that God had made all creatures to be in his likeness and that we should love and adore all each other, not looking at each other in a lustful way. Because it goes for both men and women, how they deal with drinking, smoking, and lustful things. Could it be the gluttony when it comes to food and you have all you can eat and all these certain things that you might have where it causes you to have a bully with food? Some people have that bully eating a lot. Some people have that bully of not eating at all. So you have anorexia that could be a bully. Or you have binging that could be a bully. Or you could have people that are obese that could be a bully in their life. But when it comes to the subject of bullying and what is a bully, know that God gets rid of that bully. That he will make sure that if God be for you, who could be against you? And what that means is the bully could be against you, but God is for you, which means God is going to be the one to have the final say. You just allow that bully to be taken out by God and allow God to get rid of that bully for you. But it takes time. It's a process, and you have to learn how to trust God with those things that bully you. It's just like going to a principal when you're a kid and letting the principal know that there's a bully trying to attack you. Well, God's that principal for you. You go to the principal, you go to God, and He gets rid of that bully for you. But you have to take the proper procedures, and you have to make sure you're not around the same environment and doing the same things, so that you can get rid of the bully in the best way possible. So I want to end with that. Again, my name is Michael Ramon Ricardo. Know that God loves you and that I love you. You all take care, and God bless.